So here to talk through the Sudoku puzzle I wrote called Low to High, and the theme is accentuated in this case through the colors. You'll see in the upper left these low numbers 1 through 3 are in blue. There are 4 instances of a 4, 5, 6 triple in purple through the center of the grid. And the lower right are the high digits 7, 8, and 9. And that means as we get started, both that we have more 4, 5, 6 may suggest they're better digits to look at, but certainly we're going to have to come from the lower right to make highs. We're not going to look over here for like 7, 8, 9 yet. One thing that you'll see is there are some instances like this 8 and this 8, put an 8 up top. It's actually symmetric over here, this 2 and this 2. Put a 2 down here. These 8s give this 8. These 2 3s give this 3. So that's some ways you can get sort of onto the side. And you'll actually see like this 3 and this 3, force a 3 into the cell, put a 3 into the cell. These 3s now mean a 3's down here, and the last 3 is going to be in that space. Still coming back to things you're doing, like this 8 and this 8 all point and eliminate everything in this box. So we get an 8 here, coming back to the center, we get an 8 here, coming back to the top, we get an 8 here, and then we get an 8 here. We've got 7, 9 in these cells, and 5 and 6 in these cells, and the 6 up above tells me these. That 6 just says there's a 6 down here. That doesn't give us much, but I can give that 5 for sure, which gives this 5 for sure. 2 6s in the center, now give this 6, and we again have a 6 option that we can't resolve yet there. 1 and 2 left in the space. I see 1 over to the left. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. Let's see, we have jumped around without looking really at the low numbers like 4. So let's come back to 4. I see 2 4s here. Gives me this 4, gives me this 4. Those are going to work to say there's a 4 in the center somewhere like here. There's 4 in some of these cells, so still more to do with that. But look at this, 5 and 5 pointing over here gives another 5, gives the last 5. The 4s are eliminated from all these cells, so I have to put a 4 in here, put a 4 in here, put a 4 in here. That gives me a 9 here, which quickly gives a 9 and a 7 and a 7 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2. That 2 tells me a 2 is in this cell. I have 1 and 7 to go here, so this is 1, this is 7, this is 9. I get another 9, I get another 9. 1 and 7 in these cells, 7's already in that row, so 1, 7, and 3. Completing the space, I need a 7 and 6. Completing the space, I need a 7 and 9. Completing the space, I need a 3 and 6. Completing the space, I need a 6, a 1, and a 2. And we're through this grid. It's a little bit harder than some of the Monday puzzles you'll see, but it's definitely a case where both looking at individual digits and also just looking at how the numbers are split apart in the grid give you some different places to start looking. Definitely you can take the high density of 7s, 8, 9s to get a little bit of progress, like this 8 over here, similar kind of thing to that 3 over here. But really it's also using the geometry through the center and eventually getting back to 4, 5, and 6. So the one thing that's true in this puzzle, unlike some of my other puzzles, is no single digit gets you all the way through. You've got to do some swapping of strategies, which is probably why this ended up as a 1.5 star puzzle. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you again soon.